अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं हूँ इकरार उल हसन। वी हैव विद अस नतालिया फ्रॉम पेरू, जो कि लैटिन अमेरिका का, लातीनी अमेरिका का एक मुल्क है। यू जस्ट क्लाइंब माउंटेन्स।
In face of a lot of challenge.
You call yourself mountaineer or a climber or what? अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं हूँ इकरार उल हसन और इस वक्त हम मौजूद हैं बरतानिया की तारीखी कैम्ब्रिज यूनिवर्सिटी में, जहाँ ग्लोबल बिजनेस सिम्पोजियम के ज़रिए एहतमाम एक सर्टिफिकेशन प्रोग्राम जारी है ग्लोबल लीडरशिप एंड बिजनेस मैनेजमेंट के हवाले से। दुनिया के 65 मुल्कों से मंदूबीन और डेलीगेट्स यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं और हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि उनमें से कुछ लोगों से बात करके उनके एक्सपीरियंसेस आपके साथ शेयर किए जाएँ। सो वी हैव विद अस नतालिया फ्रॉम पेरू, जो कि लैटिन अमेरिका का, लातीनी अमेरिका का एक मुल्क है। ये क्लाइंबर हैं। इनसे जानते हैं कि ये किस तरह से दुनिया को अपने प्रोफेशन के बारे में कुछ बताना चाहेंगे। सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर टाइम। सो यू नो what actually a climber is. I mean, you just climb mountains, or it is just your sort of hobby to hike or climb, or is it a profession?
It's a hobby for some people, and for other people, it's a profession.
Okay.
But for me, personally, it's a hobby. But it's more than climb mountains. We need preparation, physical training. Also, we need to know how to rescue a person or include rescue ourselves.
Wow.
So we need to.
So whole like a subject altogether.
Yes.
Right.
We need a lot of discipline because it's like a lifestyle. It's so beautiful, and also you have to have a mental position that will be very strong, because in some opportunities we are in face of a lot of challenge. So we need to be quiet, just do it.
Right. So you call yourself a mountaineer or a climber or what?
Mountaineer.
Okay, so that's a more suitable word for the thing you do. Okay, so actually, what was the thing which attracted you to be a mountaineer?
Well, I started more than 10 years ago. When I did my first trekking, I faced with a lot of challenge, high altitude, because in Peru there are high mountains. So I feel the sickness of altitude, but apart of that, I feel very satisfied because I know myself more. I know my limits, my boundaries, and also I feel very proud when I really enjoy the route. And when the time pass, I train more. I improve my physical conditions. So
Yeah.
it's very satisfying.
So for me, it was like a surprise that in Peru, uh, it is a subject in your educational institutions. So you read about climbing, right? Is that true?
Well, it's
You get a
not
degree or something?
There are a 3 years career to prepare for mountain.
Wow.
There are some people who are professional in that. They are they are guides.
Okay.
So they help tourists to reach the highest point in Peru. Peru is very famous because there are a lot of high mountains there.
Okay.
Very difficult, a lot of technical skills, and these people prepare for that.
And is this something very expensive? I mean, if a person want to be a mountaineer,
Yes, yes, it's very expensive because you need to invest in your equipment, and it's not cheaper. You need to also have a special equipment, your rope, your harness, your crampons. You need a lot of gadgets. Also, to travel to this area, you need to have a budget for the travel, for
Okay.
food.
of course, yeah. So I got to know that your husband is also a mountaineer. So how does that feel? You know, do you climb together or you like solo climbing more?
Well, when I started alone. But when I met my husband, he was also interested in this sport, and we practice rock climbing. In rock climbing, you are a couple because there are a guy who is climbing, and the other guy need to be a belayer. So
Okay.
we need to talk a lot. For example, give me more rope, or no, have less rope. So as a couple, we really enjoy this sport, and also we did a lot of trekking for our honeymoon, we went to Everest.
Okay, wow. So she went to the base camp, or you just tried to climb the mountain?
We went to the base camp because it's very expensive.
Uh-huh.
So base camp was good for that year. But in the future, we really want to go to the summit.
Right. How many countries you have been to? Like, for the climbing thing only?
For only for climbing, I went to the highest point for UK, the last week.
Okay.
And Thailand, Nepal, and of course in my country, I went to Huascarán, which is the highest point in my country. So
And why not Pakistan? Because we have a lot of high mountains in our country. So,
I really want to go. I
Okay.
hear a lot about mountains. There are very difficult mountains, so
Yeah.
it's in my bucket list.
we are very ready to help you in any way. Right. So, lastly, anything you want to say about the symposium going on here? Your experience, your words about it?
Yes, well, my experience in the symposium is very nice. I met a lot of people. Also, I can share about my passion of mountaineering because my passion gave me to create an NGO with my husband, and we are doing projects for mountain people, for people from rural communities because we watch while we doing this sport a lot of challenge, so we want to do something. So for that reason, we create an NGO, and I can share all my experience with my peers here in the Global Symposium, and also learn a lot from them. I want to make a project with any or over the other attendees.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Natalia. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
You.
Done.